for coming to my channel. This video is just going to be a little different because I started filming it one day and then I was supposed to finish filming that day. My day got super busy, then life just got super busy, and now here I am. So you're going to see me on 2 different days in this video, but do not get confused. That's all that happened. Okay, so you know, in my last video, we got together the samples for me to take pictures of and send them to my trademark attorney for her to then in turn reply to the trademark office on my behalf for my trademark for my hair company called Trust, right? So we took pictures of bundles, we took pictures of closures, frontals, hang tags, my bundle wraps, and my mailer boxes. So I took pictures of all of those things, sent those to her. I also created a website and sent that to her as well for her to send all of that information over to the trademark office. The reason for this is just because when you apply for a trademark, the trademark office wants to see that you are using your trademark for the specific classifications that you have applied for, right? So just to give you a little information on how classifications work, you can apply for a trademark for, let's say, your business name. Like this instance, I'm applying for a trademark for my hair company, Trust, but you have to specify what classifications that trademark is going to be under. So that will depend on the goods or the services, or the goods and the services that your company will be selling. So I want to give you guys an example to kind of like make that real. A more general example than a hair company like mine. And then I'll tie it back to that. So let's say you want to open a restaurant, right? And the name of your restaurant is Random Spoons. If y'all watch Martin, y'all feel me. If y'all don't watch Martin and you never heard of Random Spoons, you need to stop watching this video right now. I mean, like, click out of this video right now and go watch Martin and find a Random Spoons episode. Okay, so anyway, let's say your restaurant, Random Spoons, you want to trademark that name. You want to get that name locked down, right? So you are going to go apply for your trademark, and then when it comes to the classes, this is how classes work. So let's say, of course, you want to have the Random Spoons restaurant, but let's say you also want a food truck, right? So you'll have the Random Spoons restaurant and the Random Spoons food truck. When you apply for that trademark, you're going to apply for Random Spoons with 2 classifications, a restaurant and a food truck. And that is going to protect the name for those specific classifications. You want to be very clear when you apply for your trademark about what you are applying for. Now, don't get me wrong. Later down the line, you can always apply for additional classifications. So let's say you started off with the restaurant and food truck classifications, but in 5 years, you decide that you also want to cater events. Business is booming. Everyone loves your food. You want to be able to cater your food at events. So you want to add the classification to cover your name protection for catering. You can do that down the line, but when you initially apply, you want to make sure you cover all bases, because the point of the trademark is to protect your intellectual property. So you would have those 2 classifications. When you're applying for that, the trademark office is going to ask you for those samples to prove that you're using your trademark, or you will be using your trademark in the specific designated classifications that you've applied for. So that's what I did in my last video. I took pictures of the hair and the wigs and the mailer boxes to show this is how I'm using the name Trust. And then I sent the website so that they could see that there's options on there to style, to have your wig styled in a certain way, different things to show them I am using Trust in the way that I've applied and intended to do so in my trademark application. Well, the trademark office has replied to the samples that they received, and it looks like they accepted some, but they denied some others. So in this video, I just needed to call my trademark attorney to have her explain it to me like in layman's term, because there's a lot of like legalish jargon in there that I didn't completely understand. This is another reason that I definitely recommend everybody, if you can, even if you need to budget it out, go ahead and find a trademark attorney that can do this on your behalf, because they're going to be able to explain to you things that you may not have fully understood if you were just doing it alone. So I just needed to give her a call to have her explain everything to me. So I called her.
Attorney Algeier.
Hi, Attorney Algeier. It's Marissa. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, good. You know, so I emailed, was it last week?
Okay, so basically, after I talked to my attorney, she was able to explain to me that this is what happened. The trademark attorney did accept some of my samples for one of my classes. However, they weren't able to see enough proof that I would be using my trademark in a specific way for my second class. So they denied those samples, and I just have to come up with samples to meet their expectations on that. That's another reason why, again, it's important to have an intellectual property or trademark attorney, because she was not only able to explain to me what they're saying they need, but she was able to explain to me and give me direction on how to meet the needs that they are requesting. So what I need to go back and do is to make the styling option on my site a little more clear. They weren't able to fully see that I am offering styling service for some of the hair products that I'm offering. So I'm going to go on my website, I'm going to update that, and then I'm going to provide that to my attorney so that she can submit that to the trademark office on my behalf. So that is where we are with my trademark update. You guys, we're very, very, very close. After talking to my attorney, I feel very secure in the updates that I need to make to get this trademark finalized. Something else that I just wanted to touch on, you guys, as you see in business and in this process, a lot of things happen. A lot of things just bumps in the roads come, things come that can deter you off the path, but you have to really be determined and really love what it is that you're trying to do so that these things don't discourage you. Like, once I got that email from the trademark office saying that they had denied something, I could have let that get me down. I could have let that make me think, oh, well, maybe this trademark isn't for me. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But no, like, I cannot even be upset or moved by those things. I know what God has placed on my heart as far as what I'm trying to do, and I know the resources that I have and the tools that I have, so I cannot let things like that get me down. And I just want to send a word of encouragement to people out there that are starting a business or that have started a business. When things happen, keep going. Like, if you got to take a minute, if you got to take a day to have a little attitude, to be a little down, do that. But bounce back. Like, do not let things deter you or stop you, because you don't have to let that happen. Keep going. Whatever happens, whatever cards are dealt, deal with that and keep it moving. I just wanted to share with you guys where I am in the process. I'm about to make some updates to my website, make things more clear for the trademark office, and then shoot these things over to my attorney so that she can submit it. And we are going to pray. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that this is the last thing that I have to do for the trust trademark, and we getting this show on the road. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Have a good day.